Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into a controversy that's got everyone talking, and it involves the President of France, Emmanuel Macron, and deepfakes. Yeah, you heard that right. Macron is using deepfake videos of himself to promote an upcoming AI summit. But is this a stroke of genius or a recipe for disaster? Think about it. Your leader, digitally manipulated, putting words in his mouth. Where does it end? This isn't just about France. It's about the future of political communication, the very nature of truth, and the potential for AI to completely upend our understanding of reality. Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. We need to ask the hard questions. Are we ready for a world where we can't trust what we see and hear, even from our leaders? Let's get into it. Okay, so here's the deal. President Macron's team has reportedly created and deployed deepfake videos of him across social media platforms. These videos are designed to generate buzz and drive engagement for an upcoming AI summit hosted in France. The idea, ostensibly, is to reach a wider audience, particularly younger demographics who might not typically engage with traditional political messaging. We're talking TikTok, Instagram, maybe even some more niche platforms. The content varies, but it generally involves Macron speaking directly to viewers about the importance of AI, the potential benefits, and the need for global collaboration. Now, the critical point here is that these aren't being presented as obvious parodies or artistic expressions. They're being presented as Macron. This is where the ethical lines get blurred, and the debate really heats up. This isn't some fringe campaign tactic. This is the leader of a major world power actively using deepfake technology to shape public opinion. The stakes are incredibly high. Let's unpack this. On the one hand, you could argue that Macron is simply being innovative, using cutting-edge technology to connect with people in a new and engaging way. He's trying to cut through the noise of modern media and get his message across. AI is a critical issue, and getting people involved is paramount. Maybe he sees this as a necessary evil to raise awareness. But, and this is a huge but, the potential for misuse is terrifying. Think about it. If a government can create and disseminate deepfakes of its own leader, what's to stop them from creating deepfakes of their opponents, or of journalists, or of anyone who dares to challenge their narrative? This opens the door to a whole new level of political manipulation and disinformation. We're talking about eroding trust in institutions, sowing discord, and potentially even inciting violence. It's a slippery slope with potentially catastrophic consequences. This isn't just about politics. It's about the very fabric of our society. Think about the butterfly effect. A seemingly small decision, like using a deepfake video for a promotional campaign, can have massive, unforeseen consequences down the road. What happens when other countries adopt this tactic? What happens when malicious actors start deploying even more sophisticated deepfakes to influence elections, spread propaganda, or blackmail individuals? We're talking about a world where reality itself becomes malleable, where the truth is constantly under attack. This isn't some far-off dystopian fantasy. It's a very real possibility, and Macron's actions could be accelerating us down that path. The danger here isn't just the immediate impact of these specific videos. It's the precedent it sets. It's the normalization of deepfake technology as a legitimate tool for political communication. That's a game changer, and not in a good way. We need to seriously consider the long-term implications of this decision. One of the biggest concerns here is the erosion of trust. If people can't trust what they see and hear from their leaders, how can they possibly make informed decisions about anything? How can they participate in a healthy democracy? Trust is the bedrock of any functioning society, and deepfakes have the potential to completely undermine it. We're already struggling with misinformation and disinformation online. Adding deepfakes to the mix is like pouring gasoline on a fire. It's going to make it even harder to distinguish between what's real and what's fake. And that's going to have a devastating impact on our ability to have meaningful conversations and make sound judgments. The public needs to be educated about deepfakes, how they're created, and how to spot them. We need to develop tools and technologies to detect deepfakes and hold those who create and disseminate them accountable. This is a critical issue that demands immediate attention. Let's pause for a second and talk about one deepfake video in particular that's been making the rounds. It allegedly shows Macron, well, let's just say he's making some rather unconventional statements about AI regulation. Now, I can't show you the video directly because we don't want to contribute to its spread, but trust me, it's provocative. This is exactly the kind of content that raises serious concerns about the potential for deepfakes to be used for malicious purposes. It's designed to be inflammatory, to generate outrage, and to sow discord. This isn't just about Macron anymore. It's about the potential for deepfakes to be used to manipulate public opinion and destabilize entire societies. This specific example highlights the urgent need for action. We need to be vigilant, we need to be informed, and we need to demand accountability from those who create and disseminate these kinds of videos. So, what does the future hold? Are we destined for a world where deepfakes are the norm in political communication? I certainly hope not. But the reality is that this technology is only going to become more sophisticated and more readily available. We need to be prepared. We need to invest in research and development to create better detection tools. We need to educate the public about the dangers of deepfakes and how to spot them. And we need to hold those who misuse this technology accountable. This isn't just a technical challenge, it's a societal challenge. It requires a multifaceted approach involving governments, tech companies, media organizations, and individual citizens. We all have a role to play in protecting ourselves from the potential harms of deepfakes and ensuring that this technology is used for good, not evil. The future of democracy may depend on it. All right, let's wrap this up. Macron's use of deepfakes is a bold move, no doubt, but it's also a dangerous gamble. The potential benefits of raising awareness about AI are undeniable, but the risks of eroding trust and normalizing misinformation are far too great. We need to have a serious conversation about the ethical implications of deepfakes and how to mitigate their potential harms. This isn't just about Macron. It's about the future of political communication, the very nature of truth, and the stability of our society. So, what can you do? First, be aware. Be skeptical of what you see online, especially if it seems too good to be true. Second, educate yourself. Learn about deepfakes and how to spot them. Third, spread the word. Talk to your friends, your family, and your colleagues about the dangers of deepfakes. And finally, demand accountability. Hold governments, tech companies, and media organizations accountable for their role in addressing this issue. The future is in our hands. We need to take action now to protect ourselves from the potential harms of deepfakes and ensure that this technology is used responsibly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Are you worried about deepfakes? What do you think Macron should do? Let's get the conversation started.